my YouTube channel. I haven't said that in a year. I'm so excited to film this video. So today's video is all about a life update, like what's been going on. You guys have been asking, Oyin, where have you been? Why don't you do YouTube anymore? What's happening? What's up with your visa? You have a business now, like what's going on? So many questions. So this video, I'm going to be answering all of your questions. Let's just get right into the video. The last video I did was a birthday vlog. So when I shot that video, my last video, I was in my former apartment and now I'm in a new apartment and I'm going to be moving to my new apartment in January. Like I move like every 6 months. I always make sure my contract is 6 months. With how stressful moving is, I just always want to be somewhere better. So my former apartment where I was in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I was okay at that time when I shot my last video. I think that was like December and I uploaded in like January. So in February I was minding my business, and as you guys know, I used to do like food content and sometimes I put it in my YouTube. So someone just told me, why don't you start selling your food? Yeah, let me give it a try. But then I was thinking about the stress, everything, but I decided to give it a try in February. And I started my food business, and I won't even lie to you, that got me really busy. Some of you guys have asked how you like manage your food business as well as your work. So basically this job I'm doing is literally not for the weak. It's not for those that just want to make money. Like if you enjoy, like really enjoy cooking, you don't mind the stress and all of that, then that's just basically me. So what I usually do is that, because I work from home, so before I sleep the night before, I prepare all of my proteins, and now I have an assistant, so it's also been very helpful. So before I had an assistant, I usually like prepare all of my proteins the night before I sleep. I start work at 9. I usually wake up like 5, start cooking, and then after work, when I'm done around 4, I start like cooking again. So it's always busy like that. So now that's all about my business. I think I'm going to do another video about my business. If you guys are interested in wanting to know how I started, the registration process. Starting a food business in the UK is so much different from starting a food business in Nigeria. There's some things you need to do, some things you need to get. I won't lie to you, I did my food inspection, what's it called, the food registration inspection, and I won't lie, it was really tough. I wish I saw a video online that really helped me. So if you guys want to know about my business in general, let me know in the comment section and I can do a video after that. Everything you need to know about starting a food business in the UK. I started my food business in February, and at that time my home contract was going to expire in June. And as I started my food business, my flatmate at that time was not comfortable with it. It was a struggle. She even wanted to report me, and there was just a lot of back and forth. The smell of the food, the noise of the food, me cooking in the night. I really understood where she was coming from anyways. So I was like, you know what, I have to move to my own place so I can cook freely. And then I found a studio apartment that is bills inclusive, because I won't lie to you, when I was doing my food business in that former apartment, my bills was crazy and I was paying more bills because obviously I'm the one using the electricity more for my food. So I found a place that was bills inclusive, and then it's also very spacious too for my business. So yeah, I moved in, let's say, July, and it's been good so far. It's been really comfortable. It's like I own my space, so I do like whatever I want, which is really good. So now the reason why I'm moving in January, I'm not moving away from the building. I'm literally moving to like the top floor, because the top floor has a very big window and a balcony. Is really good for my business, the smoke and all of that. So that's why I'm moving. Yeah, that's one of the things that really kept me busy. Now let's talk about my visa. I know some of you are really interested in this topic. So the last time I did a video about my visa, I think it was finally I got 2 Tier 2 sponsored jobs in the UK, and at that time I just got the job, and 2 of those companies said they were going to sponsor me. And when I was looking for a job, was around that October time. So now my visa expired this year, December 8th. So I was looking for a job October last year. just so you understand like the timeline. So I finally decided to go with the company I'm currently with, and as I joined the company, I checked the website, like the government website, and they were one of the companies that were going to sponsor. I won't even lie to you guys, it's hard. Like, it's hard getting a sponsored job. A lot of companies would not want to sponsor you like from the start. Some companies will tell you that, oh, they've used their own sponsorship for like the year and they're not going to be sponsoring anyone till next year. And some will tell you that they can sponsor you but they won't pay for anything. So I would just say, because some people ask me for tips, there's really no tip I can give you that I've not already said on my channel. You have to have good experience on your CV, if that's even you doing part-time jobs that relate to the career you want to take. If it takes you doing job for free, I did my internship for free. They didn't pay me for my internship, but I was really bent on getting a UK experience on my CV. You need to have that. I also worked in a company that was not sponsored for like a while, just so I could just get the experience and put on my CV. So you need to have good experience. You need to also keep applying, like don't give up, just keep applying. When I joined in October, during my interview stage, I spoke to them, I'm going to require a visa, and they're like, oh, no problem, they were going to sponsor me. So they told me they're going to sponsor me in January. So in December, I reminded my HR they're going to talk about it in January, like during the new year. I should hold on. I spoke to my manager about it. My manager had no idea about anything about visa, but I just told her that I know you might not know much, but it would be good if you can also just help me to push it with the HR. So that's what she did, and in January they changed my manager. So I had to go directly to the HR, and I had direct contact with the HR. So I reached out to the HR. They told me that they were going to wait till August to sponsor me. So they said they were going to have a meeting with me in July or June, just to talk about the process, how much it's going to cost, and all of that. So obviously I did my best in the company, because I feel some companies, they won't want to sponsor you from the initial start, so they want to see your performance, and I felt that's what they wanted to do. So I just didn't talk about the sponsorship again, and I just focused on my work. At the same time, I was already telling my partner that I might have to go back to Nigeria. I need to start thinking of plan B. I might need to go back because some companies say they will sponsor you, and when it's time for them to sponsor you, they won't sponsor you. So I'm also not the type that like to put all my eggs in one basket. I just had an open mind, honestly. So August came, I sent a message to the HR again. Okay, you guys, it's August, what's happening? And then we had a meeting. We had our first meeting and basically just talked about the whole process. They said that they will need to confirm the financial team, and they will be paying for my sponsorship, but I will need to pay for my visa, and I also need to pay for my my NHS for the years they're going to sponsor me. So that's almost £2,000, yeah. But me, I do not mind. I would love to pay for it myself, but I didn't sound that desperate. So okay, no problem, I'm fine with that. But they said they were going to get back to me and confirm. They got back to me, they were going to sponsor me in October. So October came, and then the HR got back to me and told me that the company was going to pay for everything and I won't need to pay a dime. You guys, I can't tell you how happy I was. I was so happy. So my HR reached out to the Home Office, and then they sent me my certificate of sponsorship. So they sent me my certificate of sponsorship, and that is like a letter. You have like your number, your details, your address, your salary, how many years they're going to sponsor you for, and your company just has a lot of details. So now you're supposed to use that letter to apply for your visa, and then they said I could go ahead and apply for my visa. So I applied for my visa in ending of October. Then in like first week of December, I got feedback and I got my BRP. So they sent me my BRP. So guys, that's how I got my new BRP, and now I am on a Type 2 visa, skilled worker visa. Yay! Yeah, I'm really happy about that. God really came true for me and really answered my prayer. It's just a sign of relief knowing that okay, you have your visa now and then you can stay in the UK and work. That's it about my visa. For you guys that wanted to know, I get to be in the UK for another 3 years, and if the end of 3 years come and if my company wants to sponsor me again, they can, and whenever we get to that bridge, we'll cross the bridge. I think after working for 6 months in my company, I also got promoted at work, so I'm now a senior digital marketing executive. I would say in summary, this year was just about realization, was about being independent, and really about growth, and also drawing closer to God. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Next video, I'm trying to see if I should do answering your questions, so let me know in the comment section any question that you have, and then I'm going to answer it in my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you when next to see.